So let's get started now on composing paragraphs. Remember your paragraph organization rules. All of your body paragraphs should develop one of the specific points that you mention in your thesis. You have to have your topic sentence, that's the main idea of your paragraph, your primary support or examples, secondary support or details, and you need closure to tie up any loose threads from that paragraph and get ready for the next paragraph. So you have to do all of that in one paragraph, while being concise, making sure everything refers back to the main point, credible, including your examples and details, and clear. All of your points need to connect together and lead to one another. So we know about topic sentences, how they have to express the main idea of the paragraph. We want to make sure we're narrowing the focus down to exactly what our paragraph is talking about, showing what direction our paragraph is going to take, and relating back to our thesis sentence. So using my example where I'm talking about community colleges, I'm going to write a topic sentence. One important benefit, since I said I was going to talk about the various benefits, of attending a community college is that most courses are transferable to four-year universities, which means that students will get the same credit for these courses no matter where the courses are taken. Now, since my thesis said there was rewards, I have this benefit as a synonym for reward here. So I've related back to my thesis. I've said which one I'm going to address, so clearly I'm going to be talking about transfer courses in this paragraph. I've also gotten a sort of bonus here that I am going to explain why you should want courses that are easily transferable, just in case anybody didn't want that. So notice I'm supporting my assumption that you get the same credit for the courses no matter where they're taken. That's why you should care if courses are transferable. Now I'm going to throw in an example. So hey, in some states such as Texas, there are common course numbering systems which allow easy transfer credits. So in the Texas system, 115 schools use this system. And now a specific detail. The course numbered English 10104 at Texas A&M University has the common course designation 1301, which makes it clear to students that taking 1301 at Blinn College is equivalent. I think this is actually wrong. I think that they changed it to 1302, so be careful if you're following these instructions. But this was the example at the time that I wrote this. Then I'm going to wrap up my paragraph. Why is what I said important? How does that all connect together? Students can therefore feel safe in taking courses at community colleges because they can see exactly what their credits will count for if they transfer to a four-year university. All right. So now I've done all of those things I said I was going to do. I have a topic sentence introducing what I'm going to be talking about in the paragraph. I have an example, I have a specific detail, and I have my closure. All of those things all together. Paragraph done. So I can move on to the next paragraph. How am I going to transition? Not only do courses transfer between community and traditional colleges, but students can expect to find the same or even better quality of instructors at a two-year school compared to those at four-year schools. So now I'm mentioning the topic of the last paragraph as my transition. I've got my topic of the essay, which is a reward, a benefit, and the topic of the paragraph, which is the quality of instructors. So you know right away that this paragraph is going to show that instructors at two-year schools are better or equivalent to those at four-year schools, right? So now I can keep going. I need to find an example. So I could talk about specific instructors. I could find a study and look at instructor quality, or and I have to decide how to do that. Am I going to look at something like Rate My Professor, or am I going to look at something like the qualifications, like the degrees that they've attained? So I get to keep going. And so, hey, once you put that together, you know, you've got a paragraph. And that doesn't mean it's the best paragraph. You might need to go rewrite it. Maybe you need to tweak it a little bit. Maybe you get off topic and then you have to decide, do I want to edit the body of my paragraph to better match the topic sentence, or do I need to change the topic sentence to better match the body of my paragraph? But if you follow the formula, then you at least get something composed, which sometimes is half the battle.